Well, hello everybody. It's been a couple days, and saw the story because it's a local story to me. I saw this as it was unfolding. I got an Amber alert on my phone, and it was about this missing boy. And I want to, make sure I get everything right because this is a very sad situation. Taylen Mosley. And at first, this doesn't seem like something I would normally cover. But basically, long story short, his father murdered his mother. Very sad, in South St. Pete, which is not too, I've been all over South St. Pete. And the boy was found after going missing inside the mouth of an alligator in St. Pete. Now, obviously a terrible situation. Very sad. I feel terribly for this family that has to deal with this. Delhomes Park, I took my son to a birthday party there last year. This is a very common area. I have plenty of fishing videos on Lake Maggiore, which is where this is. They didn't name the lake, but that's the lake that is there at Delhomes, is Lake Maggiore. It is very well known for having a lot of alligators, and big alligators at that. I have fished on it many times. I have videos of me sitting in my kayak and 5 or 6 alligators just surrounding me, off in a distance. They're not right next to me, but the big alligators everywhere. That is a very well known thing. And it is also well known that bodies are found in this lake. So people will throw bodies in this lake. It's in a not so nice area of South St. Pete. And when things happen, bodies are found in there. That's the best way to describe it. My friend told me about this. He said, they found the boy in alligator's mouth in St. Pete. And I was like, Lake Maggiore? And she's like, oh my gosh, that I knew about it. Yeah, they killed the gator. You can't... in this situation, it's one of those things where an alligator that now has, in the process of eating somebody, there's a bunch of kids that are around that lake. It's not a good idea to let a gator who is eating a kid live. And as much as that sucks, it's not the gator's fault. The gator didn't kill the kid, as far as I know. They just said that the body was retrieved. I believe the boy was killed and then thrown in the lake. I believe that's what happened. But they haven't released the actual cause of death yet, so there's no way to know 100% for sure until more comes out about this. This is a very, very rough situation. The boy, Taylen Mosley, was reported missing after his mother, Peshan Jeffrey, 20, was found dead in an apartment Thursday afternoon with multiple stab wounds. St. Pete Police Chief Anthony Holloway said in a news conference on Friday Taylen's father, Thomas Mosley, was taken into custody for both deaths and is facing 2 counts of the first-degree murder, St. Pete police said. Police spotted an alligator in Delhomes Park, which is just miles from the apartment where Jeffrey was found. With an object in its mouth, officers fired a single round at the reptile and it dropped the object, Holloway said. Officers were able to retrieve the object, finding Taylen's body intact. We didn't want to find him this way, but at least we can bring some closure to that family now, Holloway said. Thomas was checked into a hospital Friday with cuts to his hands and arms, Holloway said, and he was later booked into the Pinellas County Jail. Online jail records show Thomas did not want to speak to authorities and asked for an attorney. It was not clear Saturday whether he had obtained legal representation yet. Authorities say the investigation is still ongoing and have not released information on Taylen's death or how he ended up in the park. Well, I'm telling you, he was thrown in the lake. That's just it's happened there before. And it just sucks that people do this kind of stuff to other people. I know this isn't, I don't believe that the alligator was the one who killed the boy. I don't. And I hope that more comes out on this, that we can figure that part out, because, of course, now an alligator in Florida is involved. There's already been a lot of deaths by alligators over the past year and a half that have been more than usual. And already a 85-year-old woman was killed this year. So the last thing alligators need right now is more bad publicity. It's just a sucky, sad situation. And I really, because we don't have all the information, I can't really give my honest, true thoughts, at least as honest and true as I'd like them to be, because my thoughts could be wrong in this situation. But more likely than not, I believe that he was probably thrown in the lake. Whether he was dead first or not, I'm not sure. There's a there's a boardwalk that's out there. I don't know. There's a boardwalk. I mean, it's a nice little park out there too. It's got like a little water feature and stuff that like sprays water all over the kids, and it's got a decent little area, like a decent playground. And then there's a boardwalk that's out there, but there's reeds covering the whole thing. Let me see. Google Maps. So, there we go. This is Lake McGorry right here. Let's see, can I get satellite view? Can I get, yes, there we go. So this is Lake McGorry. As you see, South St. Pete. I used to live down here, and there's a boat ramp right down here. I used to kayak all up and down this, and over here, Del Holmes is right there. You can see that's the park right there. There's like a St. Pete fire training tower. They burn that all the time. But this is Del Holmes Park. It's changed too, but there's like a bunch of stuff. There's a little water feature right there, and then there's a big dock right here. And bass and snook and all sorts of good fishing in here. But this lake is covered in alligators. This is the biggest lake in St. Pete, and most people don't even know it's there because of where it sits. And I Uber drive and stuff, and I give up. I'm not driving in this area right here. And you say all you want about that, but if you know the area, it's not a good area. But yeah, Lake McGorry, Del Holmes Park, that's where it happened. Unless it was Little Lake McGorry, but I seriously doubt that. Del Holmes is right on the lake. But yeah, that's this sad, rough situation. And I hope that the family gets closure. And I hope that if the father really did throw the kid in the lake, that he gets what's coming to him. That's the best way I can say it without getting into too much detail. Yeah. So, anyway, I know it's a little bit more of a somber note, but thought I'd go over that. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.